Hello. Okay. Wait, now. Hello, everyone, and welcome. And we got a new episode of Gaming Obscurities, and we're going to be checking out the Silent Scope Light Rifle for the original Xbox. And this is a big box, and similar to the GunCon, displays instructions in the inner box. Now you can see the contents is a two layers. Sorry. I'm gonna probably have a lot of things lots of stuff hit my head. Sadly, I will probably did not prepare for this very properly. But anyway, I'm just a wing it type of guy. So anyway, let's take the first layer out. Check out our contents here. So our first little box here has a scope, and I don't really understand how this works. I looked in the booklet, and it has a scope sensitivity thing on the actual gun, but I don't, this doesn't have anything that connects, it just pops in. There's no wire or connector or power plug thing, so I don't understand how it looks no different to me. But, maybe it's busted. The light gun itself works. I tested it. Anyway, we get that flap. There we go. We might need this out to reconstruct some of it. But anyway, that's the first layer. This is the initial gun here. Now, this is the shotgun mode. This part can be pulled back slightly like a shotgun, obviously. Now, it's not really much of a shotgun look. Obviously, you got your trigger, and the sensor, the scope will go up here. I'm not too there was a memory card thing here. I'm not too sure what's up with this black thing on top. This is a memory card slot here. There's an additional accessory that will go there. You got a burst option, which doesn't seem to work in House of the Dead. Your Y and the fuel button, your B and Y button. I'm not really sure what this button's supposed to be. Oh, actually, no. I bet that's the black button, because there's a button over here with a white dot. So that would be the white and black button, the X button. You got your back start, scope sensitivity right here, and then you have a scope trigger, the scope trigger on and off, which again, I tested that, and I can't seem to get it right. Now, the reason I think it doesn't work is, if you look inside, and there's no way you're going to be able to see that, but inside there's a little white thing, and you can probably see that, but you can't see that there are 3 dots there. So that gives me the impression that there was something inside the scope that slipped in those 3 dots, which there isn't anything in here, so guess that part is lost, but I'm not 100% sure. I haven't really looked that part up yet. And there's also another accessory you guys see in the front. The actual sensor is right here at the top. So, and obviously you got your sight, so you can just, Oh, Chris, is that your blood? Oh, you also got a little analog stick here, which actually is down, up, left, and right this way. So to hit down, you actually need to pull it towards you. It's just a little nub. It barely moves, and it kind of clicks. It has a regular Xbox connector, and the part where it breaks apart, I never really got that. Always found that weird. So anyway, there are 2 more parts of this handy-dandy rifle, and that is this part and this part. Now, you would think this would probably go in like this, but actually that's wrong. It actually goes in like this. And I'm not a gun expert, so, this don't look like a normal rifle thing. I understand it's supposed to be like some kind of kickback thing, which is what this kickback option is supposed to do. It's supposed to simulate a kickback. I had not tried that, because to be honest, and I'm going to get to why, you would put that there. And the one thing I want to look up in is how the scope went in. The big part in the front. So it needed to go like so. There you go. That is the rifle design. That's a pretty big light gun now. Obviously, it's green in that to coexist with American laws. I'm not sure about other laws. In Japan, I'm not sure about now, but in Japan back in the older days, in the Super Nintendo and shit, they didn't have any kind of law about fake guns. In America, they have to be weirdly colored, like orange and shit, because they don't want somebody going to like a bank with it and like make them think it's a real fucking gun. Obviously, you could spray paint it, do that shit. After all, that's what people on like that guy with the glasses and shit do usually. So I mean, it's not like it stops anyone from doing that, but it's part of the law. So it's bright green. It's really big. Now it works. I only have House of the Dead for my Xbox. There is a Science Scope collection, which I might as well get now that I have like a light gun to use for the Xbox. Why not? I don't really understand how the scope is supposed to help you in this, because I don't really see like it working either with or without. Like, see, without, if I can get the thing to come out, without it feels really cramped. I mean, oh my god, look how much space is here. Oh my goodness. It's like, oh, what's my freaking arm? Oh. What also I hate is that there's a lot of weight in the front. Like, you know, it's like I need to put more to hold it up. And, you know, for long periods of play, that's annoying. Like, you ever play a Wii, like a real active Wii game for a long period of time? It starts holding your wrists and stuff. And, like, this, I can, like, you know, you would think, like, with your hand here, but it still bothers me. This just feels like there's a lot of tilted weight here on my wrist. It might just be me thing, but I think they really, like, made this thing way too fucking... They were definitely going full looks with this. I don't really see how the scope... like I said, I'm not a gun person, but I don't know how the scope was supposed to work with this thing. Because, I mean, like... Oh my god, like... I'm not a gun person, but it just... I preferred... Come on out, you stupid thing. Yeah. I really preferred... Oh, I didn't realize there's actually a cover thing here to close that up. Huh, interesting. But anyway, I preferred... I tried both ways, and I really preferred all this stuff being off and like this. I really preferred this a lot more. It's a lot lighter for one, but there's still a lot of weight in the front. So if you're using like a lot of one-hand action, you're playing a long period of time, your hands get stuck in time. You're gonna last a lot longer doing it this way, but still, there's a decent amount of weight there. I mean, like, not insane heavy, but long lengths of time are gonna make it feel annoying. And it's just a lot of parts. Like, what kind of light guns? How many light guns you know come in this many kind of parts? Like, this is... These go that way. There. You want the screws to be on this side. How many light guns do you know come in to... I've never seen a light gun come in so many freaking parts. Like, this is ridiculously huge, long, annoying, and oh my goodness. This thing was designed by Pelican, but it has Science Scope in that, which is a Konami series. So this thing basically is licensed, licensed and officialized by Konami for use with its games and that. Really, I don't really personally like this light gun. I mean, it's interesting to look at, but it certainly feels like a pain in the ass to use, especially in its rifle mode. Its rifle mode, I think, was really trying to get onto people who are real gun fanatics. Like, oh my goodness, I can have fucking rifle. Like, look at this huge-ass light gun. Oh my god. I mean, even the shotgun mode, though not bad. I mean, personally, I prefer this way better than all this rifle crap. Interestingly, this actually works with House of the Dead 3. Like I said, I used it and tested it with it. But I mean, this actually loads your ammo. I believe also the Black Button did too. But you could change some of these things, change some of the buttons around. So, but yeah, I found that kind of interesting. A game that wasn't designed for this, it used the shotgun loader, so that's pretty nice. Like I said, I couldn't figure out why the sensor wouldn't change or anything. These 3 little holes in here just give me the impression there's something supposed to be in the actual bottom of this, and it's not there. But anyway, I did read the instruction manual and had on off and stuff, so I'm not really sure if it when you calibrate it tells you this has to be off, it can't be on, or it messes it up or something. But anyway, it works, it functions, and the shotgun part of it looks kind of interesting. But aside from that, I find it's just something they tried to do to really just, oh boy. I mean, I never saw a light gun in parts before, not counting TV sensors with like the Power Glove and the GunCon 3, but wow. Of course, I'm not a big light gun person, so who knows, there could be weirder stuff. I mean, after all, the Super Scope was big on this thing. It was a giant bazooka. You had to fucking mount on your shoulder and go, fire! Well, actually, no, that was the Konami head thing for the NES, but, oh dear. But, it functions, and, it's actually about, I believe when I looked up, about $20+, $20-$30 for a decent conditioned one of these. And considering I paid $8, it has all the boxes, all the items, and this, and the only thing questionable is that this is not functional, or I'm just having some weird problem with it. I'd say I got a pretty good deal on it. But it's interesting, and it functions. I didn't really have any problem as long as I actually, aimed. But like I said, with all the accessories, it just feels so fucking hard to aim the thing. But it's only big, bulky, and to be honest, I've never seen, this is the first time I've actually seen a light gun. I know they existed, I know there were light guns, obviously, I have House of Dead 3, I know there were light gun games on the Xbox, but, I've never seen any of the light guns before for it. I know Mad Catz, I have made, the light guns for the Dreamcast and for the Xbox, mainly. But, this thing is way convoluted in that, and I definitely want to look up some other light guns out of curiosity because of this thing. Because this, I've honestly never seen such a big, overgrown. I mean, like, really, what is this stuff really supposed to enhance? I mean, it just makes the gun look big and bulky. I mean. This makes the GunCon 3 look like it was a really genius idea. I just really don't like the GunCon 3. I'm sorry for anyone who does like it. I did not like how it was designed. I like the GunCon 2. It's probably my favorite light gun, the GunCon 2. But I'm probably rambling a little too much now. But I hope you enjoyed seeing most of the parts. If you want a closer view on most of them. Scope, and see, there's nothing like really in the scope. I mean, it's just, as far as I can tell, it's just 2 pieces of fucking plastic on the ends of a tube. And then that, which does nothing to assist you. It's just a thing that expands out. And if you want to see the little booklet thing came with it, it's just all black and white text really that doesn't really tell you much except for how to put the together and how to use the scope sensor, which I did what it said and I couldn't get to work. So, but yeah, aside from that, if you want to see the box real quick, which still has a pretty decent weight to it, even though everything's out of it. There's the back of the box, side, and the other side. But yeah, that's pretty much it, really. If you got any questions about this gigantic monstrosity, feel free to leave a comment, and I will happily answer any questions you might have. In the meanwhile, I gotta go hunt some zombies.